Sweetened breakfast cereals are a staple in many households, especially those with children, due to their bright packaging, appealing shapes, and promises of a quick, tasty start to the day. These cereals are often aggressively marketed as nutritious options packed with vitamins and minerals, designed to appeal both to kids and parents looking for convenient breakfast solutions. However, despite these claims, many sweetened cereals contain alarmingly high amounts of added sugar, often more than some desserts, and very little fiber or protein, which raises serious concerns about their impact on health, particularly when consumed regularly. The excessive sugar content in these cereals is perhaps the most troubling aspect. Many popular brands contain between 10 to 15 grams of sugar per serving, sometimes even higher. This amount can rival or exceed the sugar found in cookies, pastries, or candy bars. Yet these cereals are typically consumed with the impression that they are healthy breakfast foods. The sugar in these cereals is quickly absorbed into the bloodstream, causing rapid spikes and crashes in blood glucose levels. This roller coaster effect can severely affect concentration and cognitive performance, especially in children who rely on steady energy throughout the school day. The erratic blood sugar changes can lead to irritability, difficulty focusing, and fatigue, counteracting the very purpose of breakfast as a meal to fuel the mind and body. Regularly consuming sweetened breakfast cereals also contributes significantly to the development of obesity and metabolic disorders. The high sugar content combined with low protein and fiber means these cereals often leave individuals feeling hungry shortly after eating, encouraging overeating or unhealthy snacking later in the day. Over time, this can promote weight gain, increased fat accumulation, especially visceral fat around organs, and a higher risk of insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Children, in particular, are vulnerable to these effects, as early dietary habits heavily influence lifelong preferences and metabolic health. The marketing of these cereals to children adds another layer of concern. Bright colors, cartoon characters, and sweet flavors are designed to appeal to young taste buds, which are naturally inclined to prefer sweet tastes. This can establish a lifelong preference for sugary foods, making it harder to transition to healthier options like whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. Moreover, parents who want to provide a quick and seemingly nutritious breakfast might be misled by health claims printed on packaging, such as fortified with vitamins or made with whole grains, which can mask the negative impact of high sugar content. This health halo effect often results in overconsumption without awareness of the hidden risks. In addition to sugar, many sweetened cereals contain artificial colors, flavors, and preservatives, which have raised concerns about potential behavioral effects in children, including hyperactivity and attention problems. While scientific findings on these additives remain mixed, the precautionary principle suggests minimizing exposure to unnecessary artificial ingredients, especially in young children whose developing brains and bodies may be more sensitive. Despite these concerns, breakfast cereals are not all bad. There are varieties that focus on whole grains, low sugar, high fiber, and added protein, which can provide a more balanced and nutritious start to the day. When chosen carefully, cereals can contribute to a convenient, wholesome breakfast that supports digestive health and sustained energy release. Pairing cereals with fresh fruit, nuts, or dairy can further improve nutritional value and slow sugar absorption. In summary, sweetened breakfast cereals, while popular and convenient, pose significant health risks due to their high sugar content, low fiber and protein, and artificial additives. These factors can impair concentration, foster unhealthy eating habits, and increase the risk of obesity and metabolic diseases, especially in children, who are a primary target of marketing. Being vigilant about ingredient lists, choosing low-sugar whole grain options, and complementing cereals with wholesome foods can help mitigate these risks, allowing cereals to serve as a practical breakfast without compromising long-term health.